Historically, there's been an issue around underrepresentation of South Asians in football. People say it's parental pressure. People say it's got to do with, parents saying you have to do education, you can't go into sport.
We've always complained that there's no one playing in the Premiership and there's not many Asian sports people, but also our lot have got to work harder, train hard, work hard, ask the right questions and take no for an answer.
I mentioned Kira Wright. She's a great role model as a young South Asian girl who's making her way in football. That's inspiring young girls.
We're among a generation of South Asian women who have great support and a network who can see that there are possibilities for us in football and that there is space for us.
Sunny Gill, Brooke Gill, who have actually, Sunny's become the first South Asia Premier League referee. And they've really broken down those barriers. They're trailblazers.
And I really do think that Baljit has the perfect platform globally to help these young players. Kids have hopes and dreams, and he's fulfilling them every day.
Hi everyone, it's Simran from BritAsia TV. We're here today in London at Stoke Park for the Asian Football Awards nominations launch reception. Come in and spend the evening with us. Hi everyone, we're here today with Baljit, the CEO and the founder of the Asian Football Awards. And Baljit, please can you tell us about some of the history of these awards?
So we started the awards in 2012 in association with the FA. And after 2012, we held it in 2013 and then again 2015. And the last awards was actually in 2017. So now we're bringing back the awards. It's been about 7 years, but that's the history of the awards.
And why do you feel awards like this are important for football?
The thing is that historically there's been an issue around underrepresentation of South Asians in football. And we've seen that because we haven't really seen that many sort of playing on the pitch. But what our awards are doing is they're celebrating football across the industry. So not just the players on the pitch, the coaches, the grassroots, people in media, etc. But in terms of why we think it's important is because the results are there for everyone to see. We haven't seen that many people who look like us playing at the top leagues.
And why do you feel we're not getting that representation that we deserve?
People ask this question. People say it's parental pressure. People say it's got to do with, parents saying you have to do education, you can't go into sport. My personal view is I actually feel that there are inbuilt stereotypes from the gatekeepers of English football. Because we have had Asians, South Asians, who have been on the peripheries, and there have been a number of Asians who have played at professional clubs. But in terms of the Premier League, we just haven't seen any more recently. Things are changing. There are players who are playing at some of these clubs. Jan Danda, for example, plays in Scotland. And you've got other players as well who play all around Europe. Some people are playing in sort of the lower leagues. But it's just about the higher echelons in terms of the Premier League. My view, I think there's a bit of a glass ceiling.
Okay. And in your opinion, if this glass ceiling is erased, do you feel it will excel in the correct way?
I think so. I think what everyone seems to be hoping for is that superstar. But I feel that there are a number of Asian players who can just be sort of good players, good sort of squad players for the Premier League teams. And of course, once it starts to roll, I think, things are just going to improve on and on and on.
And who are the key individuals that you're looking forward to seeing here tonight?
So tonight, Jan Danda. So Jan used to play for Liverpool. Prior to that, West Brom. Then he went on to Swansea. Most recently, he was at the Scottish Premier League, Ross County. And he's now going to be signing for a top three side in the SPL. So he's going to be here tonight. Also, hopefully, Rowan Luthra, who's a goalkeeper, plays for Cardiff. But apart from that, there are the coaches who are going to be here. Most recently, we had a sort of a breakthrough moment when Sunny Gill became the first referee of South Asian heritage to referee a Premier League game. So that's really exciting. and he comes with his brother, who's also a referee, and the guy who's started it all off, their dad, Janelle Singh, he's here also. But it's really about people who are from all across the industry, and we're really looking forward to celebrating them, and hopefully you guys will be speaking to them also.
Yeah, obviously we're trying to represent the county here, and with the county being as diverse it is, and there's a large South Asian population, it's important to attend events like this and promote people from our local area within grassroots football. So we've got areas like Slough, Reading, Milton Keynes, which have got a large South Asian population. So events like this and trying to promote South Asian football is massively important to the county.
Brilliant. And being from the county itself, is there a huge interest from South Asians in football?
Yeah, definitely. So South Asians all say to us that football is the most popular sport, but there are barriers for them participating. There's some traditional rules and traditionality within grassroots football that don't allow access for South Asians to take part. So what I do in my role is community inclusion, is try and break down those barriers and give South Asian roles at the top of the football chain within South Bucks and Buckinghamshire to try and break down those barriers.
That's amazing. And with your engagement with the community, has it shown that there's more engagement from the South Asian individuals?
Definitely. So yeah, we hosted an iftar recently with Slough Town, and we had about 250 people attend. So 100 young people taking part in a football tournament, and then 250 people from the local community celebrating together, eating together, praying together at the local football club, which was amazing to see. And the big participation has been women within South Asian background. So a lot more Muslim women or South Asian women trying to get involved in football, and it's just us trying to get them opportunities within the system at the moment to give them those opportunities.
Jazz, why do you feel events like this are important for the community?
We've basically grown up playing football. I've seen my children playing football, and and they played at really exceptional level. But I've also seen other people that they played with, and I thought there's abundance of talent in the South Asian community. But why isn't anyone coming over to look at them and say that, hold on, we can do something with this person? Maybe get them into the academy, nurture the talent, give them an opportunity. That's what we want to see.
Brilliant. And which key individuals are you looking forward to seeing here tonight?
Sunny Gill, Book Gill, who have actually, Sunny's become the first South Asia Premier League referee. And they've really broken down those barriers. They're trailblazers. And, I think, what they've managed to do, they have created the pathways for others to follow.
Tell us a bit about your background in around Stoke and football.
Well, I grew up in Birmingham. My dad and two uncles always played football, so since the age of 4 I was kicking a ball, and signed for West Brom when I was 7 or 8 and moved to Liverpool at 14, which was obviously everything a boy dreams of, to play for Liverpool. So I moved there at 14, moved away from home, and then went to Swansea at 19, made my professional debut there.
And being from a South Asian background, did you feel there was any barriers within your football career that you faced?
Yeah, I think obviously it's difficult because there's not many people to look up to for me when I was younger, because there's not many South Asian footballers play professionally in the game. So I believed in myself, I had confidence, and I thought that I have to make it and be a role model to the kids coming behind me now. So yeah, it is difficult, but obviously you have to stay strong and stick at it, and I'm glad I did.
So I'm Suraj Gokani, I'm the founder of Currencies for You Limited. The reason we're here today is because it's really about giving back to Bowjit, the wonderful work that they're doing, and we help a lot of people with their foreign exchange payments, makes their money go a little bit further.
Why do you feel events like this are important to be supported by individuals like yourself?
I think it's wonderful. We're celebrating young Asians in football, we're breaking through, and I really do think that Bowjit has the perfect platform globally to help these young players. Kids have hopes and dreams, and he's fulfilling them every day.
So my name's Sash Patel. I'm here representing Spurs Reach. I'm a pharmacist myself, but for me, voluntary-wise, I love football, passionate about football, wanted to make sure it's inclusive, so everybody really gets involved. Kids, adults, everybody who loves football feels welcome and comfortable. And that's why I've set up this group a few years ago with my co-founder, Fahim Rahman, and Anwar Uddin, who now is at the FA.
Brilliant. What gave you that drive and passion to set up this group?
I think it was really, for me, two things. So one, having two young girls, I think it's really important that they see people that look like them in the stands, and it's normalized. The second thing that really inspired me was other groups who were doing this kind of work already. So there's groups like Punjabi Rams, Birmingham Blues for All. They're already out there doing this and bringing more and more people from the local community into the stadium, which is on their doorstep. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Let's get some representation, and this way get more people going off and watching football and change that narrative, which gets football tarnished at the moment, thinking it's just for white middle-class people. Well, it's not. It's for everyone.
So you set this group up over 3 years ago. Have you seen that there's been a positive impact since you set this group up?
Yeah, definitely. So we've seen more people go into the stadiums, both for the men's and the women's game. I think it's important that what we're seeing is lots of people bringing their families along. They feel comfortable to bring their families along. And what we're doing is we're not preaching about different religions and races. What we're doing is we're celebrating them. We're celebrating the differences that we have.
And why do you feel events like this today are important for individuals from the South Asian background?
Seeing so many people in this room just makes me smile, because it shows me that there are people involved in the game. There are trailblazers out there who want to make a difference and want to have a South Asian representation, both on the pitch and off it. And being in a room like this and seeing everybody passionate and aligned with what we want to try and do and deliver, it just makes me proud. And it makes me feel great that the next generation of football fans or football players, boys, girls, whoever they are, will get that chance, and hopefully we'll see one of them picking up a massive trophy.
Hi Manisha, thank you for speaking to us today. As a woman from South Asian descent, what is your experience in football being like?
So when I first started out coaching, there was a real lack of visibility, and I didn't see many South Asian women coaching. But it's great, as time's gone on, that there are so many more South Asian women who are involved in coaching and management, be it grassroots and community football. And I think as time goes on even further, that we will see more who perhaps view coaching as a career. And then I'm hopeful that we'll see many more who are in the professional game. We're among a generation of South Asian women who have great support and a network, who can see that there are possibilities for us in football and that there is space for us. And I think we are also from a generation that have that level of resilience and determination and persistence to break down these cultural norms and stereotypes. Events like this are brilliant. One, from a networking perspective, there are so many like-minded people here who are not just involved in football on the pitch, but there are so many other disciplines that they are involved in as well. And you've got people across different departments, sponsors, commercial. So I think it allows for that networking piece. I think also in terms of visibility and role modelling, you've got some fantastic role models here who are integrating with the rest of the community.
Yeah, I'm Chippy Simon, chairman of Punjab United Football Club and first team manager.
Yeah, my name is Raj Jesse. I'm the head of youth development at Punjab United FC.
Brilliant. And why do you guys feel events like this today are important for individuals from a South Asian background?
I think we need something like this to promote everyone who's doing all the good work in the communities. Even players, even people in social media, all that sort of stuff. Without something like this, we won't get that platform. So this is amazing what they're doing. And to come back to today at Stoke Park to get this event like this is brilliant.
Why do you feel individuals from a South Asian background, have barriers that they can't excel past with football?
I think that, to be honest, we've always complained that there's no one playing in the Premiership and there's not many Asian sports people. But also our lot have got to work harder. We were talking about it earlier that we got a few Asian players in our team who's trying to step up to our level. They got to work hard. They got to forget about the negative stuff or be positive in what they're doing. Train hard, work hard, ask the right questions, and take no for an answer. And hopefully, the fingers crossed, we can get someone in.
Yeah, I think it's about role models as well. I think now you can see a lot more role models. Jan's here today. He's going to be playing the Scottish Premier League, fingers crossed. So players that are playing now, they can see people, South Asians. They're playing football. They're going to see coaches. They're going to see people in the boardroom. So it gives them that extra motivation. Actually, there is a space for me. There is a place for me here. So they just need to work hard and they can achieve their dreams now.
My name's Pav Samra. I'm from the Punjabi Rams, Derby County Supporters Group.
And you've been going for 10 years this year. Why do you feel that was such a milestone for you as an individual?
When we first started, we were worried. We had the idea and then we kicked off. But we were worried about the reception from our own community, from the other fans within Derby. But we had to show a bit of resilience. And it was a great celebration of all the hurdles where we've had, the barriers we've had to break down. And the fact that on our 10th anniversary, we held it at Pride Park, so the home of Derby County Football Club. We had the owner of the football club there. We had the chief executive there. We had representatives from the women's team. And we sponsored one of the women's players, Kira Rai, who's a role model in herself. We had ex-players there. It's not just about Punjabis, it's about bringing Punjabi community together, but showing people how football can really bring everyone together. I mentioned Kira Rai. She's a great role model. Her story is being shared as a young South Asian girl who's making her way in football. That's inspiring young girls. So if you take that and you get a group full of people who are doing things in football, be it supporters group, myself, people on boards, grassroots, refereeing, and they're sharing their stories and experiences, they're helping others.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the nominations launch for the Asian Football Awards 2024. My name is Dharmesh Sheth. I'm a reporter at Sky Sports News. And a reminder that nominations are now open. And you can vote on the Asian Football Awards website. That is asianfootballawards.com. And I am delighted to introduce the founder of the Asian Football Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, Baljit Rihal, the founder of AFA.
Thank you very much for attending today and welcome to the nominations reception for the Asian Football Awards presented in association with Currencies for You Global Payment Specialists. We are honoured to host you here at the prestigious Stoke Park in South Buckinghamshire. Tonight we embark on a mission to celebrate and elevate South Asians in football. With the opening of nominations, we seek stories of individuals and organisations that are not just participating in football but are actively transforming the landscape. Whether in grassroots initiatives, the professional arena, media, business, or coaching, South Asians are making impactful contributions that deserve recognition. Your presence here tonight among professional players, coaches, officials, and fan group representatives reaffirms the crucial role of South Asians in this sport. It also highlights the need to address the significant underrepresentation of South Asians across all levels of football. On September the 25th, at the iconic Wembley Stadium, we will host the 5th edition of the Asian Football Awards. It is a platform for networking with key figures in football, influential business leaders, and, most importantly, the inspirational South Asians who are changing the game. The journey since our last awards in 2017 has been encouraging. We have witnessed an increasing number of South Asians breaking barriers and achieving success in various aspects of football. Yet the challenge of underrepresentation persists. This is why reviving these awards is imperative to recognise, celebrate and promote the invaluable contributions of South Asians in football. Our gratitude extends to those who make these awards possible. We thank the FA for their crucial support and our associate sponsor, Currencies for You, for their valuable commitment. Special thanks to Stoke Park for not only sponsoring but generously hosting this launch reception alongside fellow sponsors Cy and Marquee. Many of our sponsors are present here tonight and we deeply appreciate your support in reviving the Asian Football Awards. A heartfelt thanks to BritAsia TV, our official media partner, for amplifying our message, and to the Sky Sports News team for being here tonight.
Baljit, thank you very much indeed. Very well said and fantastic messages in that speech there. And of course, I mentioned earlier on how amazing a venue this is, Stoke Park. I'd like to invite the CFO and the projects director from Stoke Park, that's PJ Singh, to say a few words.
Look, good evening everyone. Welcome to Stoke Park. For me, the drive and determination of the Asian football community is a demonstration of individual willpower to succeed and for simply striving to be the best version of themselves. Like many in this room, our role is to help access and create opportunities so that communities can fulfill their passion and potential. The outreach work our parent company, Reliance Industries, does in India with disadvantaged children and sport is admirable and continues to be a real inspiration to the work we do here at Stoke Park. Also appreciate Baljit and his team's very, very hard work for bringing this all together, because this is really important work. So thank you, and everyone enjoy your evening. Thank you.
We've just wrapped up with the Asian Football Awards nomination launch. If you'd like to vote, head over to asianfootballawards.com to make your vote, and we look forward to seeing you in September at Wembley for the full awards.